Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's Brewsday Tuesday time with DreZ and Huck.
All right. It is Brewsday Tuesday. My name is DreZ.
And I'm Huck.
Yeah. And we are hanging out in the studio, popping some tops per usual on Tuesdays.
Happy belated Easter.
Yes, a couple days late, but, I think we could still do a little Easter theme.
That's our theme for today.
Let's do it, man.
All right.
I'm down for it. Of course, I'm joined by Huck from hucksbeerbuzz.com, a beer blogger who is a big fan of all things brews. And this would have been probably, I would imagine, a pretty tough one to come up with what beers to bring in. Because, I mean, how many Easter beers are there? There's a lot of, like, Christmas ales and stuff, but...
Right, there's not that many Easter beers as it was. I looked around, and so what I did is there's a style of beer that traditionally people drink in the spring, and they also for holidays. But the Bock beer is like Christmas and Easter and other holidays. But the My Bock is a beer that is a spring beer. So that's what I brought in, and since Jesus died for our sins, I brought in the Rogue Dead Guy.
All right.
And this one won't rise from the dead after you drink it, not unlike the traditional Easter story. But this is one of my favorite beers. A lot of people think it's an IPA. It's a Maibach is the name. It's actually, they say it's brewed in the Maibach style, which means they've done some other things to it. And just really good beer if you want to.
It does have a really cool, badass logo on it.
Yeah.
Like the skeleton hanging up on the barrel. I like that.
Yeah, he's dead.
Dead Guy.
And he's rogue. He's
Is it
coming after us.
Is it called Dead Guy?
Yeah, the brewery is Rogue.
Rogue is the brewery.
Yes.
Dead Guy is the ale?
Right, and they're out of Oregon.
All right, cool. Well, let's give it a try.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I like the hashtag unfiltered.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is damn good.
It's got a whole set of the really fine lacing bubbles on it.
Yeah,
it's really a good-looking beer.
That's pretty delicious.
Overall. I've been known to, I don't, me, I drink a different beer every time, but I've been known to drink more than one of these in a row.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Does it get you in trouble? What's the ABV on this?
That's a 6.5.
6.5, that's
huge.
pretty hardy. But
yeah, it's sufficient.
Yeah, for sure. So, we were talking Easter. Did you have a good Easter? Do you do your Easter egg hunt with the little one and all that sort of jazz?
We get the grandkid. We go out and search. She hunts Easter eggs all year long.
Is it just the one grandkid?
Yeah, so far.
Okay, so it's exciting to see. We always go to my grandma's house for Easter, as is tradition, and the Easter egg hunt and all that, which we still do, even though the youngest one is 23 now. We still do Easter egg hunts with they'll have. My grandma will put like nickels and dimes and candy and all that.
Get the big eggs and put some
fireball
in it.
We'd always run and shake them, and if it didn't jingle, you didn't want that one. You'd put it back and try and find another one.
Yeah, my 3-year-old granddaughter, if whatever it is that's soft, she doesn't want to hide that one. She wants. You're right. She wants the ones that shake. But we don't put money. We usually candy and stuff. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Easter eggs, and of course the food too. Oh my God, my grandma can make some mean everything.
So
really.
What's your main course? What's everybody have?
Well, ham, obviously. We always do the ham, and then just kind of finger food throughout the day. She always makes a bunny cake too, which as is tradition, obviously with Easter and whatnot.
Yeah, we always go with the ham, and then what beers go with ham? That's a good question, right?
So, yeah, I'm trying to think of what
this guy.
I didn't do
alcoholprofessor.com. I was looking him up, and he's like, well, what you need? You need like a Pils, like the Prima Pils. It's Victory, Great Lakes, Dortmeier Gold. So he's saying a Pilsner.
Pilsner goes best with ham. I can see that for sure. Just a typical beer.
It's crisp. It'll cut through that sweet sauce that your grandma put on there.
Honey glaze.
And then you got to have asparagus, right?
I don't think we do asparagus. No, that's
we always did that.
Is that a
thing for
tradition?
us? I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. She makes some really good meatballs. Like she puts like jelly in them, so they're kind of sweet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good, man.
That does sound good. And of course, you had some beverages with that.
Oh yeah. Well, Easter's an all-day, event, and of course, now that it's nice, kind of springish, we're out there, we're playing lawn darts and all that sort of jazz. So, just drink in hand all day, man.
Yeah,
Steady
good
breeze.
family vacation.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually the flowers are popping up. It's looking good outside. Hopefully, every year it's sunny. It seems like. So yeah, but I think this is a good beer to lead in, to with. We've got the Maibach, the traditional it's German style, but these are beers that they would make from the harvest, and they would winter over and be ready in spring. That's what.
So this is the Maibach. I could be wrong, but aren't there other types of like Bachs?
Yeah, there's like 3 different Bachs. There's just a Bach, and then the main thing is that this is sweet and hoppy. Mm-hmm. A regular Bach is plain, not so hoppy. It's just like, it says Bach is a strong lager, and there's several styles. Go with the like I say, the Maibach, it's paler and more hoppy. So they're thick like those ones we had a couple weeks ago. We had the strong ale.
Mm-hmm. So is it Maibach? Is it Maibach or Maibach?
I say Maibach, but sometimes I say
both.
Maibach. Yeah.
Or maybe I'm getting confused with a car.
It's also called a Hellsbach, Hell.
Hellsbach?
Yeah, Hellsbach.
Is the same thing as a Maibach, or is that a different type of
Bach?
Bach?
Same thing. It's another word for it. And then there's a
boy.
Doppelbach.
Oh, boy.
A Doppelbach.
Doppelbach.
That's the other one. I think we had one of those one time. We can go back and look. We've been doing a lot of these things now, so
it's hard to keep track.
Kind of fading away.
Blacking together.
And then the much stronger version is Eisbach, which is a double Bach that is then frozen to increase alcohol content.
Yeah, like Natty Ice is higher. The ice is always higher.
It's not like Natty Ice.
No, but I'm sure it's way better, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Just kidding. I'm just being a beer snob.
But anywho, yeah, man, this is a pretty good Maibach. What was the other? Did you say Devil's Bach?
Double Bach.
Double Bach.
Double.
No, Double Bach, but there's another name for the Maibach.
Doppelbach. Hellsbach.
Hellsbach.
Or Hellerbach.
I like Hellsbach. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Especially with this label looking like it is.
It says originally a dark beer, a modern Bach can range from light copper to brown in color. Mm-hmm. And it's very popular.
Yeah, this has that beautiful copper color, man. I'm definitely liking the Dead Guy. This is pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you wanna?
I say we should untap it. Yeah, let's untap it. Of course, when we're talking about untapping, it's a beer drinking app that's a handy way to keep track of the beers you've had, the ones you like. You can comment. You can friend us on it. DreZ Drinks is my handle, and you go by Huck's Beer Buzz.
Yeah, and I just started like a little friends group. So
you got a group going?
Yeah, I did. I put you in it.
Oh, we're friends.
I didn't even ask.
You didn't even ask. You just
no. People do that to me on the Facebook all the time. So,
yeah,
I figured fair game. But if anybody wants to jump in there, just look it up.
Yeah,
I think I call it Huck's Beer Buddies or something like that.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, definitely check it out. And there's a rating scale of 0 through 5. So. When it comes to the Dead Guy, I like the flavor. The label's really cool. The color, the lacing's fantastic. Aromas are good. This beer has got just about everything going for it, man.
I really like it. I'm a strong 4 on this beer.
Strong 4. I think I might even step it up even above that. Might even give it a hold on. Yeah, that's at least a 4.25 in my book. I'll give it a 4.25. It can maybe even be more, really.
Yeah, it depends on my mood.
Yeah, I could see that. For sure.
Coming off the holiday weekend, maybe I'm a little hungover, 2-day hangover.
I drank plenty of beer this weekend, but this is one I can get down easier. So we got another beer for the Easter theme. We'll do that here in a second.
Yep.
Right now we're going to play another tune, and we'll be back with another brew for Brewsday Tuesday right here on 105.3 The Bear.
Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
Another round sounds good to me, Huck.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I think it can be about quality and quantity. I think we can have a large quantity of
quality
good quality beer.
I'm for that. Usually I am more of a quality over quantity, but ain't nothing wrong with some good quantity.
They're all session beers to me.
Yeah, right? Even this one, huh?
Yeah,
that you just poured, is this a session beer in your book?
No, really not.
I wouldn't think so.
I'll try it. So here we go. We go Easter, the other side of Easter. This is the Hoppy Bunny APA. We're getting some Hoppy Bunny because we like the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, Easter Bunny's cool.
Did you know that when they invented the Easter Bunny, he was judgmental? He would actually judge the children, whether they were good or bad. I'm glad our Easter Bunny doesn't do that now.
I was going to say, I was hoping you might bring a little history with it, because that's one of those ones I never really fully understood is how, what the heck does a bunny have to do with, Jesus and the resurrection?
I think it's kind of like Santa Claus thing, the birth of Jesus. Is somebody's got to judge you. if there's going to be some religion, there's going to be some judging going on. And so the Easter Bunny, I think it was German. Let's make sure here. Yeah, and he would actually the Easter hare. Of course, it wasn't a bunny; it was a hare.
Mm-hmm.
I once had a hare in my salad, and I was not happy. My Easter salad, so I had to let that go. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of the granddaughter, you should see the little Easter suit. Now we're talking about the bunny. She's got the Easter suit and the Easter bonnet. And that the child will wear the Easter bonnet for approximately 3 seconds before she rips it from her head and throws it. It's done. But, Nana only spent who knows how much money on that hat that's never worn.
Yeah, but she's just got to have it on long enough to take a picture.
Right. You're like holding your hand on her head. They're like, why do you have your hand on your head in every picture you take of this child? No, it's okay. So anyway, it says similarities to Santa Claus or Christ kind, as they both bring gifts to children. So the Easter hare brings you gifts.
Yeah, like a basket of candy or
and
whatever.
Easter eggs. Evaluating whether children were good or disobedient in behavior at the start of the season of Eastertide. So there you go. So
somebody just made it up.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
The Lutherans, the German Lutherans, that's where it originated.
Okay.
Lutherans are pretty cool, I think. I've been
Sure.
a few services Lutheran. They were cool.
But okay, so let's get back to the beer. So we got the Duck Rabbit Craft Brewery, which
they're out of North Carolina,
and I've seen them around. It's hard to. It's definitely their logo it stands out because it's like a duck and a bunny. Like I always thought that was pretty cool. Depending on.
I thought
it's like one of those things where no matter where.
I thought it was an abomination.
You don't like that?
No, I'm just saying a duck and a bunny. Come on, guys, duck and a bunny.
Duck and a bunny. Okay, yeah.
But no, they've been around a long time. I've been there several times. My brother-in-law, of course, I think we said lives in Greenville, South Carolina, and so we tour around. And Duck Rabbit's pretty close, so I've been there several times. Nice little brew pub they have, but really their beers are all. I mean, they're all like dark beer. That's what they do. So
they're like all stouts for the most part,
if you're like
it seems like, and that's why I don't really mess with them that much.
Yeah, if you're like a dark beer kind of person, you should definitely go there.
This Hoppy Bunny, by the way, is American Black Ale, an ABA, if you will.
Yeah,
7.3%. It's
black beers matter.
It's a dark beer, man. Black beers matter.
Black
for sure.
beers matter.
It's pretty. It's pretty stout, man. It is
stout. It's an interesting beer. I can't say that I've sometimes, I come in here and lie that I hadn't had a beer. I don't think I've actually had this one.
Really?
I'm gonna look in a minute. Let me untap it.
We'll check the Untappd and see if you have. But yeah, I mean, for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I like their label. Their logo's cool. It's clever. But yeah, for the most part, most of their beers I'm not too fond of, just because that heavy dark stuff. I can appreciate them now and then. I'll sip on it, but I can tell you this much: I wouldn't want another one of these, and it's going to take me a while to drink it too, just because
that's too bad because you got another one here in the cooler, so you'll drink it. There's children somewhere that are not having any beer.
There's sober kids in Africa
somewhere
right now.
that have no beer.
Finish your beer.
Finish your beer. So actually, I may have had this one. So it's even. But the thing is there's people that like these kind of beers, and they should go there. We're not those people.
Yeah.
So we're not a big fan of this style of beer. We're not a big fan of dark stouts, but that's okay. And that being said, I've had some really good ones.
Yeah, I mean I can tell the difference just because this isn't my style of beer, and I'll tell you that right off the front when I give it my Untappd rating. Take that into consideration. If you love dark ales, then all the more reason to give it a try. But it's just not my thing. It can be tough for them to go down. I like just something a little lighter, something a little crisper. But if it's what you're into, I'm sure this is probably one of the better ones out there.
I think if you were out camping, on a nice Easter sunny weekend and eating some s'mores by the fire, this beer would go very nicely with that.
That probably would be good.
I'm getting a little hint of chocolate in the beer.
There is a little bit of that, which kind of ties in with the Easter thing.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, this is like a campfire s'more beer.
Yeah.
And then we'll slam some Rogue Dead Guys to wash it down after we finish.
Yeah, that'll be all right. Get that taste out of our mouth.
Throwing that out there.
But any other Easter stuff that I know you like to come in with some fun little quips and
whatnot.
whatnot.
I'm pretty good. I pretty much burned out all my Easter stuff.
All right, well then let's untap this bad boy, man. You got a rating in mind? I know you already checked your Untappd and you know what you have given it in the past.
Yeah, and I'm
Do you like that rating, or are you gonna switch it up?
I was actually a little surprised that I'm pretty high on this one.
Oh yeah,
but again, it's starting to grow on me. I'm into.
It's not bad.
A couple sips.
Like I said, for a brew that's not my style. I mean, I'm gonna drink. I'm not gonna let this beer go to waste. It's not like I can't finish it. It's good, but it's heavy. It's dark. Like I said, 7.5%. This is a beer that'll take me a while. I'll sip on it because it's not a slugger.
My friend Patrick, who's trying to come over here and take my place, trying to bring you beer. I'm like, I won't let him. I'm like, no, yet. He's like, you
have to be the middleman.
Yeah,
I
told him. I said,
beer, I'll bring
right, exactly. He got all mad. I'm like, sorry. So this one, I think it's warming up a little bit, and he likes to warm a beer up.
Oh, he's
always on.
I could see this being one.
He's always like,
better.
You need to warm him up. Yeah. He's a huge stout fan.
That makes sense.
He loves the stouts.
Yeah, I've heard of certain beers where you're not supposed to serve them cold.
So I know I'm not supposed to go back and look what I judged them when I rejudged them, but I'm just going to go with my old score, which was a 4.
You like a 4?
Yeah, 4.
So, yeah, I'm not going to give it that much love just because, like I said, it's not my style.
I'm going to have to go back and give the Rogue Dead Guy an extra
2.5. You're going to up it? Yeah, you can't compare that. Yeah, because they're not the same rating.
Yeah, they're both good beers, but that was the better beer. But
yeah.
This one is different. This one's different. It's catching me because we don't drink a lot of stouts, so it's catching me a little different.
Yeah, and I would say, like I said, this is not my style, but I do like to kind of consider that as well. So I'm going to give it still above because it's probably better than your average beer, I would say. So better than your average beer.
It's probably one of their best ones too.
I'll give it a 3.25.
There you go.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but I'll drink it.
Well, I've known you to drink many a beer.
So there you go, the Duck Rabbit Hoppy Bunny ABA, that's American Black Ale.
I probably gave it a quarter just on the Hoppy Bunny name.
Yeah, like I said, I like that
name.
too.
Great name.
That is a pretty good name. And then did you notice that the bunny has like kind of a little? Is that a Jesus thing like where he was
Pontius
crucified?
Pilate put hops on,
but
Jesus,
it's hops. Yeah, it's like
Jesus'
the hops
head.
One. Yeah.
Are we going to hell yet?
I don't know.
Okay, but anyway,
hell with the brew.
Probably that would
Hell's Bach.
Hell's Bach. We'll have
to
go back to the Hell's Bach
after this one.
Oh,
but there you go. I'll give it a 3.25 out of 5 on my Untapped score. DreZ drinks by the way on that. Huck gives it a 4?
Or you downgrade?
You're sticking with the 4.
Yeah, it's a good beer.
All right, fair enough. Find us on Untapped, DreZ Drinks, Huck's Beer Buzz. You can friend us. You can toast us. You can comment on our brews, see what you like, whatever.
And we're probably going to quit doing religious-themed programs since we're already 1 foot in hell already.
Yeah, probably at this point.
I'm going to enjoy the ride, though.
Yeah. All right. There you go. HucksBeerBuzz.com. Huck, as always, man, I appreciate you coming in, bro, and bringing the brews.
Cheers.
There you go. Brewsday Tuesday. We'll do it again next week. And right now, we will take a quick break and play some more rock and roll on 105.3 The Bear.